I actually was cheating on him with like a couple other people. I prefer like to deal with more than one person. Like I was hanging out with one of my friends, and I just slipped on the dick. Like I just slipped and fell on it, and then I loved it, and then I was like, okay. Black men don't listen, and I need my men to listen. I like to be very controlling in my relationships.
So you like to be the man in a relationship, pretty much?
I guess so. All of my other exes,
communication,
they knew that I was cheating on them.
And they were okay with it?
Yeah.
Yo, that's kind of crazy.
And this is the Quicky Sidebar Talk.
As per the guidelines and regulations set by YouTube, certain segments of the podcast might not be suitable for posting on the platform. For access to more uncensored, unfiltered, and exclusive content, we invite you to join us on Patreon. The link can be found in the video description below. Also, remember to hit the subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up to support the growth of the channel. Please be respectful to our guests in the comment section. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
I had an ex. We dated for like years, and his shit was tiny, like microscopic. Like when we would have sex, like I wouldn't feel anything. Like it feels like you just put like, cause you know what I mean. Like it's so much, and then like our skin, my legs, like their body. Only that, like if it's this big, only like you're only feeling like that much of it, and it's probably the tip isn't big at that point. If it's small, like the tip is small, so it's like you don't feel anything. You just feel like it feels like someone's rubbing your hole. That's what it feels like.
And I feel like men that have like larger or like at least average sized, like they can't comprehend how small they actually get. Like it's unbelievable. Because I couldn't until I experienced it. And
Two times.
I mean, probably more than that, but
You
like 2
master it
times
now.
that were very memorable, where it was just like, what am I looking at? You know, and like no hate to them or anything, like they were born that way, whatever. But it's just,
But they have
it's a sad
surgery.
case.
They have surgery. You can
make, wait, what?
I'm pretty sure they have surgery. Yeah, they have surgeries. Yeah.
Isis, let me go back to, man. I mean, you skipped a little faster, but let me say this. So you say you dated a guy for a year. So the whole time, did you at least tell me, hey, I'm not feeling shit?
No, so it was like an asexual relationship. Like we didn't have sex until like recently, honestly. And like I actually was cheating on him with like a couple other people. So I was like getting my fill somewhere else. But yeah, like it was.
Based on what you say, you had 2 niggas on rotation.
On rotation?
I mean, you say a couple people.
Not rotation.
Or was it like more?
It was like a love triangle.
It was like a schedule.
A rotation.
You were scheduling them out.
You have a rotation.
They all knew about each other.
Okay.
So
is that what you like? You okay with that? Having like multiple at the same time?
I prefer like to deal with more than one person. Like I just got out of a 1.5 relationship, so
like literally today.
Yeah.
Literally today.
So like I'm absolutely fine with it, but like if that person has something that I don't like or like that doesn't make me feel fulfilled, I'm gonna find that elsewhere. But that doesn't mean that they don't have qualities that I like.
So you'll be okay to have the main guy and some other dudes on the side, regardless. Let's say everything was fine with the guy.
If everything's fine with the guy, then I shouldn't need anyone else.
Okay. So what would make you like find somebody else outside your man?
If he's not making me feel fulfilled, or let's say he is making me feel fulfilled and he's an asshole, or like whatever quality about him I don't like. Maybe like he doesn't go to work, he doesn't make money. Maybe he's too much for me, but he has great dick. Then I'm gonna keep him for the side, and I'm gonna find someone that can be like my companion, because companionship is different from sex.
Will you fuck that companionship too?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I can.
Okay, I see. But you would love to.
I would love to have the full package.
What led to the breakup?
He actually broke up with me.
Oh,
during
wow.
COVID. Yeah. He was like, he literally like, he didn't know about the love triangle at first. And
I love how people that cheat, like they always describe it as like a love triangle.
Because it was.
Because they're the only person in a love triangle. They're the only.
That's how he described it to me.
I've heard a married man describe it as a love triangle. Bro, did your wife know that it was a love triangle?
He described it to me as a love triangle. He like one day he approached me like, you know, this weird ass love triangle that you have going on, because it was him, one of his friends. At some point, it was a different one of his friends, and then me. So it was 4 of us, but it was really it was really 3 of us.
Wow.
And
You for the street.
oh my God, no, don't say that.
She's for the.
This is the old me.
Wow.
He was like, you know, I just feel like it's not working. Like, I'm not happy. And it's crazy because, like, a couple of years ago, he actually came back into my life and was, like, begging for me back and, like, begging to be, like, in my life no matter what it was. And I was like, it's too small. Like, I'm not.
Oh, you say that?
Of course I did.
Damn.
No, Alex is very, very bold.
Yeah.
One thing about her, she is very, very bold.
I was like, it's not fair.
I just
Like,
doubt that.
it's like I'm not
not
getting
even
any
fair.
pleasure. Like, whatever, he had money and stuff like that, but like, it wasn't even like that at that point. Like, it was just like,
But you waited that long? 1 month in, did you start cheating? The first month, the second month, or what?
it was him
Or the first week after finding
like a
out?
year in,
But you say you guys only dated for a year.
2 years.
2 years? So you waited at least, you had a bad for 1 year.
Yeah.
And you couldn't take it anymore.
And like, I it's not that I couldn't take it anymore. I was hanging out with one of my friends,
Yeah.
and I just slipped on the dick. Like, I just slipped and fell on it, and then I loved it, and then I was like, okay, I can't.
Oh, wait. You gotta explain how that happened.
We were just like, we were friends. We were really good friends. We would hang out all the time, like chill, like, you know, at his, this is like high school.
Okay.
So like we would chill at his parents' house, like his house. They had like a whole finished basement, and we would just like chill and like watch movies and like hang out. And then one day he just like kissed me, and then it just like escalated, and like more than that,
And you didn't stop him.
no.
Okay. Keep going.
And yeah, we just started having sex and just fucking, and then eventually he started to feel me and started telling people like in school. And then that's when I had to break up with him, because I was like, yeah.
So
I
you
was
wanted to recruit more people. he
No!
was blocking your blessings.
building her team. She's building her person.
I was like, you know, like, yeah, you're like my side piece, but like, this is my main. You can't interfere with that. You know? Like, this is my main. Like, you cannot step into this boundary. And he did. And he started telling people, like, what was going on. And I was like, you gotta go. And he still to this day, like, will not speak to me, like, at all. Like, he hates my guts.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
The people in my life, they don't like being side pieces. Yeah.
You're just meeting the wrong people.
No, I feel like men like to know that they have kind of that complete control over you, like as if they don't want you fucking another man. We don't really give a fuck, like if you're like really single and like just doing your thing. Women in that position don't really give a fuck if like we already know you guys most of the time have multiple women on the other side. But I feel like men, they like to be like the dominant one. They like to know that like this is my like that's just that. Most men that I've experienced personally, I don't know if you can vouch for that, but
That's how it is for
like,
me.
yeah. Even
Like,
if
I've
they
never
know
been like cheated
that,
on or
yeah.
like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like the people who come into my life, like they want to be in my life, and they
So
want.
even your side guys, they still don't cheat on you.
Oh, never.
How do you know?
How do I know? Because I took a lot of virginities.
What do you mean?
I deal with a lot of virgins, like
You?
me. Yeah. For some reason, I don't know, virgins, and then
She
like
attracts like very innocent men. I could definitely vouch for that one. Like she attracts like
So,
very like
okay.
her last like the one I don't want to speak on him like
Kids?
too much, but like he was very like an innocent little like.
So you like to be
Vegan.
controlling the dominant? I can tell.
I don't expect anything else. Like, you know,
Yeah,
no one
yeah.
could control me. Like I'm not.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's where you attract those type of men.
Yeah, so they just come into my, I'm like, I love you. Like, the hearts in their eyes, like, just you know, even in my last sex, like, he was like, you know, if you're going to sleep with other
Do
people,
anything.
just let me know. So, like, I know what's going on type deal. Like,
Was he younger than you?
I don't date people younger than me.
Okay.
How old am I? 23.
23.
He's, like, almost 30.
Huh? Where did you get him?
Facts.
Where did I find him?
Yeah.
At my old job.
What job was it?
I was, what is it called? When
He's
you,
a white boy.
I was going to ask that question.
yeah,
Wait,
does
what
that
was
make
the race?
sense?
Just to make it
White.
clear.
Okay.
He was white.
So you attract a lot of white guy?
Yeah.
She was right to the white man.
Black men don't listen, and I need my men to listen. So I don't.
Wait. What do you mean black men don't listen?
They don't listen. Like, they cheat. They do whatever they want. Like, I don't like that. Like,
So white men don't cheat?
Not mine.
Because she kind of attracts a couple of bitches.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
There you go.
Yeah.
You said it.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there is.
I don't think
like,
so.
otherwise you wouldn't have, like, felt the need to cheat, or you wouldn't have felt the need to stray away from your partner.
Good point.
I
That
keep
is
telling her that she
true.
needs somebody. The masculine energy, a man, should kind of be more of the dominant role in the relationship.
Not
Yes, we work as a team in a union, but like they should. That's literally what a man does. Like, they lead.
Any guy that I've dealt with that I guess led the relationship, I did not feel emotionally okay. I don't feel emotionally okay either way in a relationship, but like, especially if, like, you know, you need to have routine, structure. Like, I need to know what you're doing all day, every day. There needs to be no bullshit, no weirdness, you know. That's what I like in my boyfriend. And unfortunately, so far in life, I always end up finding a side piece, and him, that side piece, I'm good what he does. Like, I don't find feelings for him. I don't, you know what I mean? That is strictly sex. But like, my relationships, I like to be very controlling in my relationships.
So you like to be the man in a relationship, pretty much.
I guess so.
Okay.
Because she hasn't met the right man that it makes her feel like it's okay to actually step into who she is, a woman. Feminine, submissive energy.
Okay.
She hasn't
Preach.
met the right person. Because the right person, either way, will not make you feel like you have to step out of the relationship. The right person for you is going to be in complete alignment with your best version of you. So that's what I feel like for Alex. Like, you know, she just hasn't met the right person, and she's young still. You know what I'm saying? I'm still young too. I love being single, you know. But I feel like, you know, you shouldn't
Wait, what
have
do you...
to feel the need to, like, really seek out unless, like, the other partner is okay with it. You know, like, there should be, like, a mutual.
All of my other
matter
exes,
what, communication
they
between
knew
them.
that I was cheating on them.
And they were okay with it.
Yeah.
Yo, that's kind of crazy.
But okay, Allison, how can she even attract those masculine men because she doesn't give out that energy?
Yeah.
So she needs to step into her feminine energy.